through. Wrist control. Stomp to the back of the head. Handle. What do you mean on T there, Jesse 6? Hangs him up in the corner with a cutter. All winners of this match. The Comeback Kids, Jesse 6, Daryl Woodham and Shane Howard. Yeah. Right, so that one's been done. So where do we go now? Trio, women's one-on-one. Roxanne Winters, who's she got? The Here we go. Roxanne, Cotton Candy, interesting mix. Of course, Minerva's going for Cotton Candy. Roxanne had an offer of a tag team partner, but she refused, saying she wants to run this place on her own. She doesn't want a partner. So Cotton Candy and Roxanne Winters meet up in the center of the ring. Collar and elbow tie up, forces her back. How you doing, Sabri? You just missed your favourite man in the ring. Clean break there. But Cotton Candy goes straight back to the wrist control. Big right hand from Roxanne Winters. Oh, drop kick to the knee. Takes Cotton Candy down. And we both know, or we all know, how much Cotton Candy likes to go down. And here she is, popping her booty for the fans before performing the moonsault. Stiff kick to the chest. And again, a stomp to the titties. And now Cotton drops the knee and calls for this crowd to get behind her. Brings her up to her feet. Gets a hold of her, whips her into the ropes. Jumps over the top. And again, misses with that double stomp though. Grabs her by the hair and drops her to the floor. Roxanne though sweeps the legs from underneath Cotton Candy. Stiff kick down the spine. Oh look, it's Brandon Ace, waiting for the black screen of death now. Forearms across the back of Roxanne Winters, and again, working her over and over again. Eventually Roxanne gets tired. Step up enziguri there, drops Cotton Candy. Cotton now brought to her feet, kick to the midsection. Looking to make her beautiful with Roxanne Winters. Plants her now, 1, 2, and a kick out on 2 by Cotton Candy. Roxanne now backs up into the corner. Cotton stumbling like she's drunk. Out comes Roxanne, and there's that running knee shot to the side of the face. Rolls her over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Roxanne sits up, surprised that Cotton managed to kick out after that headshot. Stomp to the arm. Roxanne trying to jump over out onto the apron, up onto the top rope she goes. Cotton laid out in the ring. What's Roxanne got in store for her here? Cotton just rolling around, perched up on that top turnbuckle, and Cotton now up. Comes running in, the crossbody over the top of her. Big right hand. Cotton now drops her with a bolo bomb. Now going to stretch her out. Here we go, legs up on her back. Big forearm to the face by Cotton. Bitch slapped across the face. Right hand. Here we go again. Drops her. On her back. Legs up in the air. Cotton Candy's favourite moves. Roll her through. Roxanne Winters breaks free again. Pop up. No, the Hurricane Rana counter there by Roxanne Winters. And now she's calling for the crowd to get behind her. As Cotton Candy pulls herself up on the apron. Between the shoulder blades. Putting the pressure through, but Roxanne trying to fight up to her feet, breaks her arm free and an elbow shot to the midsection, running clothesline, and a second. Ducks under, off the ropes, pop-up drop kick, sends Cotton flying back across the ring. Brings her up to her feet. There it is. Good night, Cotton Candy, between those thighs. How you doing, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown? How you doing? Cotton breaks free of the hold. Up to her feet, but Roxanne quick to grab a hold of her. Whips her into the corner. Drop kick. Swing and a miss there by Roxanne. Forearm to the midsection. Big right hand. Here we go. The slut drop by Cotton Candy. And that's got to be all she wrote. Hooks the leg for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. That slut drop of Cotton Candy's put many a man down. And it's just put Roxanne Winters out for the count. There you see Cotton kicking dirt up in the face of Roxanne Winters as she now struts her stuff around the ring. I wonder what the rest of that tattoo is. I wonder how far it goes down. I'm gonna have to ask Bill about that. But anyway, we're gonna move along because there seems to be something breaking out back. Brandon Ace seems to have been overstepping the mark with Minerva. And Griffith Davian's now decided to get in his face, it seems, because Brandon Ace is also saying that he wants to take what's his. And that's Griffith Davian's belt from around his waist. So, Griffith Davian's going to be defending that Iron Skull Championship already against Brandon Ace. So, I can kind of guess where the crowd's going on this one. But just to make sure, there you see it. Brandon Ace with a cheap shot. Right hands being exchanged now between these two. Back and forth. Griff coming off the worst, it seems. Being dropped to the floor. Stiff kick down the spine. And now Brandon Ace picks him up. Gut wrench, sit out powerbomb there. Griff feeling it across his back. Brought to his feet now, big forearm to the face, but Griff gets a hold of him, tosses him into the wall. Face first, back elbow strike by Brandon Ace, tosses him down the hallway into the speakers, and there's a neck breaker. Griff now brought to his feet by Brandon Ace. Up on the shoulders he goes, and plants him face first into the floor. Brandon Ace already looking to finish things here with a Charm City driver. Here it comes. Sets him up. Up he goes. Griffith Davian. No, knee shot to the top of the head. And the cravat cutter plants Brandon Ace into the floor. Grabs Brandon Ace by the back of the head. Drags him down the hallway. Brandon Ace though fighting free with the elbow. Shots to the midsection and another. Breaking free of Griffith Davian's grip, grabs a hold of Griffith Davian by the back of the head and now decides he's going to drag him down the hallway. But Griffith Davian says, nah, get away son, get off me. Into the speaker box he goes, dick first. Running knee shot misses, but Brandon Ace grabs Griff by the back of the head by that luscious hair of his it seems. But Brandon Ace eats an elbow shot to the midsection. Back and forth between these two. Griff now throws him into the shutter door face first. Brandon falls to the floor, brought to his feet now. Where are we going here? They're running knee shot, but Brandon Ace counters. Knee shot to the midsection. Makes Griff kiss the knee now. Griff Davian falls to the floor. Brandon Ace rolling those shoulders, getting ready. Yo, Bullet Adams, how the fuck are you? Nice to see you, nice. Random House Show Part 2, because the first part decided the black screen. And there's Concussion Protocol. This could be the end of Brandon Ace right here. Cravat cutter, kiss the floor, Brandon Ace. But no, Griff hasn't knocked him out. Brandon Ace up to his feet, tosses Griff Davian in towards that table. Up, military press. Brandon Ace now into the moonsault. Brings Griffith Davian up to his feet. Up on the shoulders he goes. What the fuck's Brandon Ace doing here? Face first into the floor. We're not finished yet. Brandon Ace now looks to set him up for that Charm City driver. Up he goes again. This time Griffith Davian, no knee shot to the head. Stomp to the small of the back. Second stomp misses, but Griff caught. Oh shit! Tossed hard into the wall. There goes Griffith Davian. Now the elbow shot's raining down on the head, and he's been busted open. And now the crimson mask now on Griffith Davian's face. Brandon has him on the knees. Big boot to the head, and here he goes again, looking to set him up for that Charm City driver. Up he goes. Griff kisses the floor head first. And there you have it. Brandon Ace is your new Iron Skull champion. Thanks very much, Bastage. Much appreciated. So where do we go now? We've had a women's match. We went down to a singles men's match. Where are we going now? Let's see. Singles men. The Bastage. Has the Bastage already had a fight on this list? Where the fuck is he? Bastage. Yes, he has. He's already had a fight on this list, so we don't go for him. We don't go for him either. We go TJ. TJ has already had a fight because it was against Bastage. Marcus Johnson. Oh, wait a minute. Marcus Johnson was called out in a specific match, so Marcus Johnson will be in the match. But this was how it's supposed to go down. So, Marcus Johnson, you were called out in a house show match by none other than Mordred Nightwalker, and he asked for you two to be tied up in a snap, nap and tap cage match. Shifty will fight anyone. Shifty, let's see who I've got. I've got Shifty versus Mean Joey Green down on my list. But not only that, I've got the Showtime Voodoo Clowns versus End of Days. And God damn, where are we? Oh no, Drunken Showtime already had their tag match. Dragon Screw takedown there by Marcus Johnson. Oh, are you now? Brandon Ace. Well, You better hold on to that for the best you can, because I'm sure there's going to be plenty of challenges if Underscore's got the balls. Sabri, do you have a fight lined up? Let's see, Underscore, yes you do. I've got a fight written down for you as well. If you hadn't already competed at a house show, I have a list of singles, men's, women's, tags, men's, women's, and also trios matches. Mordred Nightwalker and Marcus Johnson. Here we go, the big Uranagi by Marcus Johnson plants Mordred Nightwalker. Slapped away the wrist, Lufez press. Looking to make Marcus Johnson tap. Folding him up, no, knee shots to the top of the dome of Mordred Nightwalker. And there's a Claymore from Mordred Nightwalker. Double knees to the face. He's going to be looking to put Marcus Johnson to sleep, it seems. Snap, nap or tap rules. You got to either break the arm or a body part of your choice, put them to sleep, or knock them the fuck out. Marcus Johnson now brought to his feet. No, catches the leg. Brings Mordred Nightwalker up. And there's the big power bomb countered by Marcus Johnson. Up he comes. Juggernaut bomb to Mordred Nightwalker. Drop toe hold by Mordred counters. Mordred now looking to put Marcus Johnson to sleep. Marcus in trouble. German suplex. And a second. Marcus Johnson holding on. Plants him with a third. Dropping him on the back of his head. Stomp across the shoulders. And now Marcus Johnson brings Mordred up. Mordred now up and down with another power bomb. Shrugs off Marcus Johnson there with a boot. Mordred getting all fired up. Marcus Johnson now grabs a hold of the wrist. Back elbow shot in a second. Pulls him in for a third and Mordred falls to the floor in a heap. Mordred again though shrugs off Marcus Johnson with the boots to the chest. Brings him up to his feet. Big running clothesline. And a second drops Marcus Johnson. Side leg drop kick. And now Mordred waits. Stomping around the body of Marcus Johnson, trying to soften up these body parts. Looking to make him tap out or knock the fuck out. Mordred going up top yet again though. Not a good idea surely. Caught in the air with a big boot by Marcus Johnson. Rolls him over his back though. Mordred back up to his feet. Big right hand. And look, here it is. Locked in deep at Marcus Johnson. Breaking free quickly from the hold. Mordred now gut punch there. Comes running in. Lufez press again. Busts open Marcus Johnson. And now pulling back on the head, looking to make Marcus Johnson. And there it is. The tap out. The champ. The UK champion has tapped out to Mordred Nightwalker. Congratulations to Mordred Nightwalker. Marcus Johnson, the big bad man himself, tapping out. Could this be the way that Marcus Johnson loses his belt to a tap out at blunt force trauma when we get there? Did he what? What did I miss? So who have we got next? Let's see. We should be going... Yeah, okay, Brandon. Yeah, okay. What have we got? That was a singles men, so we're going for a women's tag match next if we're following the pattern. So what women's tag match have we got? Who do we want to see in the ring in the women's tag team match? What do we got? Well, as they're here, we might as well see them. Fate and Fury, our women's tag team champions. Minerva and Maddie Madcow taking on... it was Marzana Rage. And Oxidizing Angel. Here we go, women's tag team. So, here we go. Fate and Fury take on the Rage Girls. Take your pick here. Straight out the gate. Marzana now trying to take on Minerva. Minerva with that women's KO title around her waist after she beat the shit out of Amber Young earlier on tonight. Marzana, forearm to the face of Minerva. Minerva already been in action twice tonight thanks to that women's KO belt. Taking off Marzana Rage. Big Inseguri rocks her but doesn't drop her to her floor. That side suplex does. Marzana with a scream, looking to get fired up, has Minerva up on her shoulders. Sits her up in the pad. Oh, Minerva, oh, down we go. Get the fuck out of here, says Marzana Rage, power bombing her to the floor. Minerva slowly getting to her feet, big kick to the face. Brought up to her feet, right forearm. Gut punch, back elbow strike by Minerva. Minerva trying to fight back, forearm to the small of the back again. But Minerva now, oh, drops Marzana with a big right hand. Referee saying bring this back in the ring, but Minerva decides to go for the hammer. Northern Light suplex there. Brings Minerva up to her feet. Tosses her into the ring. That hammer still laid out on the floor. Minerva trying to get to Maddie, but stopped by Rage. Marzana Rage, that is. Oh, whipped into the corner with Oxidizing Angel. Kick to the midsection. Tossed out. Marzana going up. Oh, Whisper in the wind. Or the moonsault, should I say. Into the pin. Maddie getting into the ring quickly. Breaks the pin. Jumps out of the way before Oxidizing or Marzana can get a hold of her. Mars now turns her attention back to Minerva as Maddie's shouting some shit in her ears, it seems. Up on the shoulder she goes. Drops her. Minerva trying to get to Maddie yet again, but Marzana cuts her off. Rolls her over. Single leg DDT by Marzana Rage. And again, Minerva now brought to her feet. Up. The gory bomb. Marzana looking for the crowd's appreciation after that, it seems. Oh, whipped into the corner she goes. Kick to the midsection, rolls her out. Marzana goes up again. Here's that moonsault in. Doesn't stick it for the pin, but does hook the leg this time. 1, 2, and another kick out by Minerva on 2. Fate and Fury, what's going on? Dominant tag team in the women's division, but being worked over by Marzana on her own is Minerva. But Oxidizing Angel now into the ring, has that key lock. Minerva though, punch to the midsection, fighting her way up, and another. Grabbed, whipped up, no, roll through, roll up pin, referee slow off the mark. 1, 2, and a kick out. And there's the super kick. Straight jacket German suplex. 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit. The Rage Girls pick up a victory over the tag team champions of Three Lions. Wow. Maddie didn't even get in the match. Marzana working over Minerva, and Oxidizing Angel just came in to sweep up their pieces. Just wow. I'm literally stunned, but just, yeah, no.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Wow, could Fate and Fury not be looking to hold on to the belts like that? I was expecting more from that. But while this goes on, a certain giant wants a piece of Brandon Ace, it seems. And that belt he's got around his waist says a puny man like Brandon Ace from a city like Baltimore doesn't deserve to hold a title. That title deserves to be around a giant's waist. So can he have more luck? Here you see the British Giant walking down the hallway, comes across Brandon Ace. Pushed into the chest. Oh, get down, Brandon Ace. Cut down with a clothesline there by Parker. Stomp to the back of the head. Deadlifts him now. Up on the shot. Dominator. Oh, Brandon Ace. Well, it's called a Dominator for a reason. Elevated inverted DDT. Stomp to the midsection, and all that weight being put through the midsection of Brandon Ace. Run, Brandon, run, says Bullet. Grabbed by the back of the head, dragged down the hallway. Brandon Ace needs to fight his way free of the Giant's grip, and there it is. The elbow shots to the midsection. Brandon Ace now tosses the Giant into the box's shoulder first. Forearm into the small of the back. Looks for the German suplex, shrugged off by the big man. Big forearm to the face. Snap jab. Up in the air he goes. Gut buster. Get down, Brandon Ace. Brought up to his knees now. Knife edge chop across the chest. The Giant from behind. Sleeper hold into the Uranagi. Brandon Ace planted on the floor. Brought to his feet again. Tossed down the hallway. Into the office we go. The Giant waiting for Brandon Ace to get up. What's he got? Boom! A big boot to the face. Brandon Ace, are you going to fight? Whoa, like the briefcase to the chest. Brandon Ace now finally fighting back with a gut punch there. Float over DDT plants the Giant into the floor. Brandon Ace has got to stick and move. He's got to use his pace to his advantage. And there's the big briefcase shot to the side of the head. Brandon Ace now has him up on his shoulders. How the rake of the eyes by the Giant. Breaking free of Brandon Ace's hold. And there's the big boot again to the face of Brandon Ace. Stomp to the small of the back. And again, the Giant beating down on Brandon Ace. No, Brandon Ace. What the fuck? Brandon Ace just take a pounding from the British Giant. Brandon Ace, it was nice knowing you, but you're flatter than a motherfucking pancake right now. The Giant just come in and fucking beat you down like you stole it. Stomping you out with a boot to the booty. Congratulations, Nathaniel Parker. But right, where are we now? We're not women's tag, so women's tag. Well, if we're going in a pattern, we're going to go to some trios action here. Because we seem to have been following a pattern. If any of you had actually noticed, I don't know. Brandon, did you not just see what happened to you? You were just in a fight just now. Well, I say a fight. It was more like... Well, one of you was fighting, the other one was just a punch bag, a crash dummy. Anyway, we're going to move on to some trios action. As I saw Shifty in the area, we're going to go with Shifty. Shifty's a group of people here. The drunken voodoo or drunk Showtime voodoo clowns. So Vernon Quinn and Jack Bayou, sorry. Let's see. Mordred Nightwalker. Jake Bagwell. And last but not least, the man known as War, the human tank. Here we go. Right. While this is loading, I'm going to quickly vanish. So I will be right back. Enjoy whatever unfolds before your eyes. You can do your own commentary. Brandon Ace, don't try it. Otherwise, Nathaniel Parker will come give you another beat down. Just saying. And I'm back. Just in time to see Jake pin Vernon Quinn and broken up quickly. Jack Bayou caught by Mordred Nightwalker. Planted with a backdrop suplex. German suplex. And finishing with a standard suplex. But Vernon Quinn plants Jake Bagwell with a DDT. Jake up to his feet, grabs him by the wrist, big forearm to the face by Vernon Quinn. Vernon Quinn now, German suplex to Jake. What's Jack doing over there? Jack getting told to get the fuck out of the ring before he gets disqualified here. Into the corner she goes, flying forearm. Jake somehow jumps out of the ring, but gets caught by Shifty with that neck breaker there into the steel steps. Shifty now. Here we go, the count, referee. We're on 2. Gut punch, big right hands. Tossed into the ring, back elbow strike we go. Big right hand by Vernon Quinn. Tossed into Shifty's knees. Forearm in the small of the back. Rolling cutter there by Vernon Quinn. Quinn now brings Jake Bagwell back to his feet. Scoops him up, but Jake, big punch to the midsection. We're up to 6. Bounced off the knees. Forearm across the back. Here we go. Back elbow strike. On 7. And we're both back into the ring. Whipped into the corner of the end of days goes Vernon Quinn. He fights his way free with a kick to the midsection. Grabs a hold of Jake. Whips him across the ring. Into the Showtime Voodoo Clowns. And in comes Jack Bayou. Tossed out. Up on the shoulders. Rolling through. There's the splash. Jack moonsault into the pin. No, doesn't hold the pin straight away. Hooks the leg now though. Shifty into the ring. 2. And just in time Jake gets the shoulder up, but Shifty cut Mordred off just in case anyway with that jumping neck breaker. There's the leg drop across Jake Bagwell's throat. Jack Bayou now holding his arm up above Jake Bagwell, who's now brought to his feet. Grabbed by the back of the head. Led over towards the ropes. Here we go, what's Jack got in store? No, tossed over the top rope he goes, falls to the floor, and Jake now sees an opportunity to make a tag. If only War was looking in the right direction. In comes War, the human tank now. Gets caught by Jack, looking for that cutter. Shrugged off, kicked in the midsection, no. Here comes the burning hammer. That's it, Jack's out cold. Because he's not going to kick out of this. Because coming his way now is the Chaos Eater. Fuck off. Jack Bayou kicked out of the Chaos Eater. Has War gone a little soft in his time since he got married? His marriage weakened the legs and the power of the human tank. High into the air he goes. Down comes Jack Bayou. And a giant spear from Jack Bayou cuts War in half. Stomp to the back. Fuck off, you're pissing me. Not even funny. This fucking country sucks with its Wi-Fi.